Bonjour. Yeah, this is good. This is good. We like the good. Okay. What do you mean continue? Didn't I finish last time? Oh yeah, okay, that's because it's like that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I finished last time. I need to check now because I made myself doubt. Hello, Splipples! Let's see. How are you? Yeah, here. I forget what I'm doing. What was that? Okay, I opened YouTube and it immediately threw me into a random video. I'm like, what the heck? Sorry. Um, um, um. There. Yes. It's convoluted. What is convoluted? The thumbnails have been looking really good. Thank you. I made this one. Usually it was not me, but this one I made. I'm going to go not quite all at the end here. Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I got to the end last time. I wanted to make sure. Imagine if I didn't finish the previous route and I just and I just started a new one without finishing the one from before. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to keep watching. I'm just going to go to... I'll open the guide for the next one. I think I don't have a choice for the next character. So, yeah. Yeah. Cinderella Phenomenon. Phenomenon walkthrough? Here? Is that good? Where do I go? Beginning. Okay, so okay, they wanted me to start with karma. That's okay. You did Rumpel. I did him. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Why am I? Why? Who? What? Okay, no. This is probably the last one. Or is it? Who is what? What is going on? I'm so confused. uh. VNPats.com. Maybe I'll be less confused. The Rumble Rod. Okay, they want me to go with Rod? Okay. Okay. I'm so confused. I'm sorry, Splurples. Okay, no, I'll return. Start. Would you like to refresh yourself with the basics of playing visual? No, thank you. I'm fine. Okay. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was the Crystallum Lucis, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallum Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the High Leader of the Witches. The Lucis was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. I cannot actually skip because it bugs everything when I do that. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was the usual reward. The fairy tales spread further and could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. The High Leader of the Witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately. Sorry, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucis Bearer, sought to regain peace, but the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch. Goodbye. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenebrarum was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when it is time. When it's time, we will finally inevitably return. I can't speak. Contract, sign here! I guess I will still be Lucette because I don't know what else to do here. Prologue, Ice Princess. You've unlocked Fritz and Walt's routes. Okay, I did. But I guess I should still do Rod. Which is very weird because it's like my half-brother. My stepbrother or something like that. My name is Lucette Riela Britton, daughter of King Gennaro Britton III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angiel. At least that was who I used to be. Trying so hard here. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I am stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It had started out like any other day. I was a villain. Okay, so now I kind of want to know. I don't even know if you're still there, but if you are, let me know. Do I replay that part? Or do I skip to the choices? It's my third playthrough, so... Yeah. Cause... yeah. Third playthrough. Can I... For now, this is good 0 votes, so I'm going to play this in the meantime. Have you heard? Another person was cursed. I am on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. They These two are slacking off again. They're double brooming this floor. Sweeping! Yeah, I forgot the word. That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They said it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful! You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you-know-who was defeated. You two are hard to work, not talk. We're sorry, Your Highness. As can only be expected from the likes of them. What do you mean? Other fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh my gosh. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. What? The victims are weak. Oh goodness. Wait. I need to help my friend with something. Help. I search for... Fly. Ah. Okay, I helped my friend. Now I can't go back to this. Yeah, she's mean. We don't like her. That's what it is. Ashiel would be better off without dead weight. Oh no! Ah! I can't even read the chat from here. Hello, Ikea! Yes, please. That would be great. The vote is in front of it, so I can't read very well. I need to go like here and just check. Okay. If it were up to Mother, the cursed would have been banished from Angiel the instant they fell prey to it. Yeah, your mom is amazing. I remember that. But Mother is not here anymore. And she will not come back, ever. What? Is your mother have a different outfit and eyes? Look shiny, look great. Also great thumbnails recently. Thank you. Yeah, my avatar is different. Thank you for noticing. You want to see it better? I have a new outfit. I changed the texture of my hair and I changed my eyes. I drew them myself. The eyes. Well, you know. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted again. I get distracted very easily when I play these. Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. I am on my way. This is a nice room. I want this dining hall. The king, Ophelia, and Rod all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Good morning, you said. Good morning, Your Majesty. He's your dad! Good morning, Lucette. Lucette? Ophelia. Ophelia, we didn't solve. I don't know. Did you notice your recent Stardew Valley has over 470 views with the creative thumbnails? Congrats! I shall thank my boyfriend who has been making the thumbnails, except this one, the one from this video right here. I made it. He was busy. I tried to follow the formula he uses, simple enough. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a low-key baker. Because she is kind? Because she is pretty? Because... why not? He can do whatever he wants! Leave him be! Poor guy, she looks sweet! She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting opposite me. Rod Benedict Widensov, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior, and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. he minds his own business and is easy to deal with. But his older sister, my eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She is probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Lisette. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Emmeline Widensall, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are related, as if she too were born a princess. She is familiar with you because she wants to be friendly with you. What's wrong about that? As if she could be crown princess. Perhaps steal my place. What are you talking about? I will never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. So, Emmeline, you are reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you? Oh, yes! There are so many, and they're all so wonderful. Thank you so much. Sorry, he appeared and I was like, he's the one talking, isn't he? No, he's not. Hello, nameless! Sorry, the poll is in front of everything. I think I'm going to remove it because there are 2 people who voted yes, please. 2 votes is enough to count as majority. 2 out of 2. I'm good. How are you? So now I can read the chat. It's good. I like it. Thank you so much, Father. I am happy that you like them. I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. But why? There are such charming stories. Fairy tales misled humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. Good, at work, just finished eating. Was it good food? What did you have? Are you excited for Valentine's Day, Bubble? It's going to be my first Valentine's Day with a boyfriend. So yes. I might not be able to go on a date because he lives far away. But he exists, and I know him, and I'm happy. That is sweet. We had sushi. It was good. I'm too full. I'm so full. Oh my! It's not the same as sushi, but yesterday I had onigiri that I prepared. I liked that. It was fun making them. Aye, that's nice, Bubble. Yeah. Bibil is a happy movie sounds nice. It was nice! And they had nice shapes this time because I had like a more better fish that wasn't cut in tiny pieces and would just like hold itself up. It's not like a onigiri making video where it's just like they were very well made this time. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place.
What are you implying about the witches, Lucette?
The atmosphere shifts, the air in the room growing heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall.
Have you any idea what you're talking about, child?
I'm your daughter. Why are you calling me just child? Lurking, okay? Have a good time at work if possible. As much as possible.
Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects.
The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had reigned free over Angiel. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. You should just assume it's real, you said. You should just assume that the pain and suffering is real. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I cannot bring myself to care. Girl, what's wrong with you? Oh my gosh. How do you know the cursed are innocent?
Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angiel after the Great War.
Blip, 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 blip.
Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother thought about. Leave Mother out of this.
Dear, please. Lucette, darling, your father didn't mean to. I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Okay. Poor Ophelia.
Lucette, you will show your mother respect.
Not sure if you know the anime Demon Slayer, but I got my crush a music box that plays a melody from the series still working in the present. Do you know if your crush likes Demon Slayer? Ah!
She is not my mother.
I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I am done. Excuse me. My father and I never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. The baker! Okay! My father, King. It has been 17 years, and I've never felt any love from him. He
treats Emmeline and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me.
Yes, she loves it, and she was the first person who introduced me to the series. Ah, then it's a very great gift. I asked because I've met guys sometimes who offer as a present a thing that they would have liked to have instead of a thing that the girl would have liked to get, which is kind of strange. And I don't want you to make this mistake. I'm rooting for you, IKEA. Okay, that sounds like a very sweet gift. And thoughtful at that.
This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was.
She's the one who cut you away from everyone else!
Girl! Sorry. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Why the star face so early in the morning, princess?
Clearly, I'm going to go for this route last. Because I think this is supposed to be her true love or something. I don't know. They're like friends even before she is cursed. Thanks for the confident bubble. I may show off the music box later when I get free time. Fair enough, yes?
Let me guess, it's the king, the queen, or Princess Emmeline? Or is it all of them? I ignore the question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father.
Fitzgerald Aidan Neverton, son of the highest knights of the Order of Caldera. His father, Sir Alcaster, the evil guy, has served the royal family for many years. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. Hey, it's the third playthrough. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. You should wait in the throne room then.
Thank you. Princess?
Yes.
You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that of any importance? Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, princess. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you then. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? You're going to town today, remember? I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order. Lucette, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings. Surely you could send maids with her instead. I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with her maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Stepsister. She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were your own related people. 2 days from now, you are going to accompany Emmeline outside.
Ugh.
It has been 4 years since you last left the palace. Ever since then, you have locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angèle was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful and Angèle really is. Lucette, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emmeline, and she will show you the town that you only ever see through your windows. Is that in order? If it needs to be. Are we clear? Lucette, understood.
The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. Shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I'm safe here.
Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people.
How can you be so sure?
Times have changed. People change.
That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end.
Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later.
I love her room. If only it wasn't so blue here, it would be perfect. Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me. You and the others. My dolls are my only friends. They are the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic. It was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A child's dream. I'd been fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with the words, "I love you" on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared. In her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Yes? Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. I will see you later, Delora.
Oh. Not this guy. Good morning, Your Highness.
Sir Mithros. Sir Mithros, the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster. Every day you look more and more like your mother. Blech. Sorry.
I sometimes find Sir Mithros talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There is something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess.
Blech. Your Majesty.
Lucette, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Lucette. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better, and you will be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angiel, about our subjects.
I will not learn anything I do not already know.
Why do you always believe that the people around you are incapable of good?
Because I have seen how quickly people would betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature.
You do not see clearly, Lucette. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are.
I believe I am already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen that there is no good in you. Oh my gosh.
Lucette,
Where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I just lost Mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe then he would have shown me love and compassion. Even just a hug to let me know someone was there. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months and barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty.
I know that I've hurt you. I know that there's nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. They do not deserve to be hated.
In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did.
Lucette,
enough. I've already said I will go.
everyone is waiting outside.
I shuddered at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years.
Lucette, it will be okay.
How can you be so sure?
Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emmeline.
I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. Hello, how can I help? Eureka! Emmeline! I mean Princess Emmeline, how good to see you! I trail Emmeline, ignoring her as she embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. You have this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. You also have these plushies. You thought I didn't pay attention to what you had in your room, princess? I did! I cannot understand why Emmeline insisted she buys gifts for friends here. I
cannot believe I am outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me.
There's no need to be formal, Viorica. I'm still the same as I was. Oh, yes, Rod's come along as well. It's been a while, Viorica.
I don't know, I'm trying to give a voice to Joel and I'm like, don't know how to do that.
It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Lisette.
The look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear.
My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alcaster's son.
It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady.
Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald. You really are as handsome as Emmeline described in her letters.
I'm sorry.
Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald. I'm sorry, Emmeline.
Right.
So, what brings you all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys, gifts for some new friends. Toys from here? Are you sure? Of course I am.
I cross my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Princess. Yeah, I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace.
Karma!
Good morning.
Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land.
The lady that walks in proves me wrong.
Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. And that's a man. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am.
I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now?
Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll be... just be one moment, Emmeline.
Why is she smiling at me?
I miss you, Karma! Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
That lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Who is she? She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy.
A fairy?
Fairies had saved Angiel from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. And yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. Here you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon. Good, I look forward to seeing you again. They almost have the same voice because I don't know, like friendly girl voice. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod. Likewise. Ah. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. When I am out, I am the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me, like I am the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townsfolk aren't surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rudd lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company. Oh, Lisette, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one. Street performance. Good day, everyone! My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. The boy named Waltz snaps his fingers, and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky. Isn't that pretty, Lisette? Oh boy. And are those the princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers, and white lilies appear in his hand. Oh, thank you. The boy looks at me, as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wry smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try. He gracefully bows before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd. There are performers like this all over Angiel. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. But you don't like it out here? Ron and I grew up here. I love Angiel, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Lisette. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you. I did not do this for you. I am only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just want us to be closer, Lisette. I would like to try and be your friend. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I take care
to remember that if I were you.
But I...
Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Emmeline.
Stop!
Staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry.
Rod, don't!
Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the look of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait! Don't follow me! Princess, it's my job. I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree, they work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they're happy. And I heard Annis lost her job in the palace. It's true, Crown Princess Lucette made sure the poor girl was fired. I stop in my tracks as the mention of my name. Not again! Annis, was that the name of that one maid that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. Oh my gosh. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that Annis, hard-working and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the crown princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they all call her Ice Princess.
Hello, Skybread! Hello!
Ice Princess? So all those times I heard the servants sing this, I'd always suspected they were talking about me. She's the complete opposite to our Princess Emmeline. That child's an angel. We all know she should be crown princess. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me.
I'm good, how are you?
I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I am always being compared to her. And now I have become second best. I am Lucette Riella Britain, daughter of King Gennaro Britain III and the crown princess of the kingdom of Angiel. I am a pure royal. She is nothing. There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It is getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace.
It was chill and less cold. Yeah, it was less cold. Felt like I was melting under my covers when I woke up. I get really hot when I sleep. I hope you keep warm, Skybread. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining.
My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body.
I turn my head and meet Laura's glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Delora. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Singing? But who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open, only to see Delora sitting right in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. I can't sing so low. Wasn't she on the shelf with all of the other dolls when I went to bed? The... Laura? It's almost time. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I'm not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. I hope you're ready, Princess. What? My doll just turned into a human. How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life. All the answers will come in time. But right now, I am here to give you something, Princess. Is this Cinderella's very own glass slipper? It is beautiful, too beautiful. Then a realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch! Smart girl, I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Sweet dreams, Cinderella. Oh my goodness! Hey! Wake up, girl! Huh? Where am I? Oh. Okay, that's going to be weird, but... Don't be weirded out. I want to do something. But I need a moment, okay? So, just talk to me while I'm doing this strange thing. I should save the game though in case if it crashes or something. I am not going to do something too weird, but save. I want to do something. It's for the fun. What a weird stream. Okay, start with this. Sorry, I'm excited. Okay, okay. Outfit. Check if I have something here. So I think I started something, but I don't remember if I finished. This exists. What is that? Sorry for this. Oh, that's cute, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. What is this? No. Oh. Ah. So I should keep something simple like this so we don't see. Yeah. Is what is that? No. Ah. Okay, that's good. Socks. Yeah. Am I in the middle of making a new avatar while I'm like here? Yes. Maybe I could just not have socks. What's that? Boots. That makes sense, okay. Yeah. Save as. It's such a strange stream. It's to reflect the game, okay? I am peasant. It's cooler like this, you know. Strange, yeah. Definitely, I am a weirdo. Nothing else to say. I am a weirdo. Who does this in the middle of a live stream? Who just goes like, yeah, I'm going to make a new avatar. A new outfit. Sport. Shouldn't be too long anymore. Ha. Ah, okay. I think I will go into improv. Yeah, I'm very improv person. Okay. Okay. This is complete. Can close this. I can also close Steam. Alright. And now I'm going to change my avatar. Just give me a second. I'm going to go get it. Sélection d'avatar. Ajouter. Select. Ooh. There we go. I'm a peasant now. So weird. Look, where am... Ow, my head. You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before customer sees you. Huh? What? What happened here? I was in my room. How am I here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filthy? I see the vision. You would speak to your own crown princess in such a manner? If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand illusions. I'm not delusional. I am Ricetrilla Britain, daughter of King Gennaro Britain III and the crown princess of Angiel. Right, the king never had a daughter with that witch. Is she referring to mother? Witch? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Prince Rod. And you are most definitely neither of them. What? Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I am wearing tattered clothes and that I do not have shoes on. I should have went barefoot, but I decided to put on boots because people are weird about bare feet. No. This cannot be happening. Something shines against my chest, and I reach up to grab it. It all floods back. Delura being a witch. Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delura gave me the fairy tale curse. Ha ha. Sorry. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Let me in.
Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests.
You do not understand. I am Crown Princess Lucette Rilla Britain. I must speak with my father.
As loath as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I am addressing him by title. You best leave now, nice and quiet, before we have to force you.
If you would only...
Make way for the king!
Gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 of the horses, while the last horse has a different, familiar rider. Father! Yeah, I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back.
Your Majesty! What is it? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter.
Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now. What? Even father is part of this? Father, you must help me! A witch has cursed me! For once in your life, just once, help me! You must believe me!
Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone?
He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He is looking at me more kindly as a peasant than I ever did when I was crown princess, and his daughter. I recoil.
You must be hungry. Take this. This should feed you and your family for a day or 2. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know.
I do not even want your pity, father!
Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, your majesty.
I watch as my father and his 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. He left me alone. Again.
Where's your home, girl?
There is nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me.
Now, look here. Orders were to
leave me
alone. Suit yourself. Can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl.
I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. How can this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts more. The fact that I have just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I am nothing more than a piece of garbage, or the fact that my own father does not recognize me. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress! How difficult it is to be poor. I clutch the pouch closer to my chest as I run to an empty alley. I huddle in a corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream. No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they're always so nice to me. That is only because you're the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I am trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave, mother. I am the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand? I understand. Chapter 1, Marching! We're back! When I open my eyes, I'm still on the streets. I must have fallen asleep. But the nightmare continues. I am cold in my rags. I hold myself for warmth, winning some of the cold away but fail. My feet are numb and in pain, caked in the dirt that I have gathered from walking barefoot around town. Well, what a frightful sight! Beggar probably thought she could try her luck with the nobility that live around here. Just look at how ragged she looks. What are you looking at? At two women that lack the basic manners of a noble upbringing. Silence, girl! Do you know who you're talking to? No, and I don't care. What nerve! Let's just go. There's no reason to stoop to a commoner's level. I will remember you, and once I break this curse, I will make you regret your words. I become acutely aware of the fact that I have not eaten anything for almost a day. I've been sitting there thinking of the new mess that is my life. But moping around will not break my curse. Trying will not help either. I should find that witch first, but how? I have no idea where she is. Delora, I swear I will make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I will find food first. Is this all the king thinks I am worth? Leave, girl. A dirty peasant like you has no place in this restaurant. But why? I can pay. Find another place. You're scaring away my customers. Am I not a customer? Shoo! There is nothing for you here. You swatted me away like a fly. The nerve! Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I balm my hands into fists and walk away. I get the same treatment at the next 3 restaurants I try. I am treated as something less than dirt, like my money has no real value. I am the crown princess. They have no right to turn me away like this. I've been eating stale bread, anything to keep the hunger at bay. The bread barely helps. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants displayed that make my mouth water. Slowly, I begin to make my way over there. Ow! My feet ache with every step. They look and feel even worse than before. If only I had enough coins for a pair of shoes. But food is more important. If the rags that I am wearing and the pouch of money are all that I have, then I need to prioritize. And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants. You need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here. I take a coin from my pouch and hand it to her. This should be more than enough. The shop owner stares at the coin before reluctantly taking it. She hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I will not ask where you got those coins. Are you implying that I stole them? How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? Now be off with you, child. I won't have you scaring away any other customers. Without another word, I turn and start to walk away from the woman. So this is the goodness of the people of Argiel? I take a bite out of one of the croissants, cringing a little at the dryness. Hey girl! What now? Hey, we saw you at that shop. Wanna share how you got your coin?
coins there.
Excuse me.
Hey, look at me. Look at her brushing us off.
Okay, start over.
Look at her brushing us off like she's royalty or something.
Let me go.
You ain't no better than us. Now, be a good girl and hand over that pouch.
The man on my left grabs at my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me. I will not let these brutes take anything from me. I elbow the man in the stomach and aim a kick at the other man's shin. I have an opening and I take it.
What?
I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can.
Hey!
Where do I go? I'm not familiar with the streets at all. Okay. I think I'm going to be needing the guide soon, so I'm going to get my phone ready for this. It's highly likely I'm just going to hit a dead end. Where should I go? Left. Peasant life crazy. Yeah, apparently. I cannot let the pain in my feet or my exhaustion stop me. If I stop now, they will definitely catch me. And taking my coins might not be the worst thing they do. Dead end.
Nowhere left to run now, girl.
What do I do?
Oh, who are you, gentlemen? This is definitely not how you treat a lady. Huh? Who's there?
A shadow looms above us. Ah! I missed your car! Before I can blink, a person just has jumped down in front of me. His body acts as a barrier between the two men and me. Who are you?
Oh, me? Just a passing gentleman concerned about a damsel in distress.
He turns to the man, his expression calm, his eyes flashing dangerously.
Now, shall I teach you gentlemen a lesson? He got a sword! What? Come back here, you coward! The two of us can take him! I think your friend has the right idea. I'm not the type to show mercy. This is way too much trouble for a little gold. Are you alright, my lady? You found her!
The boy from yesterday?
A little slow, aren't you, kid?
Don't call me that! These two know each other? I don't even know what's going on anymore. I feel ill. My head is pounding and my feet feel simultaneously like they are frozen and on fire. My stomach rumbles, the hunger coming back with vengeance. My body feels light.
Princess!
Princess! Lady Parfait will be able to help her.
You're right, we need to move now before anyone else sees us.
Yeah.
Hang in there, princess.
Everything is fading. A dream? What is that in your hands, Lucette? It was hurt. I just wanted to help it, but it died. It's all my fault.
It is not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak.
But
This is the world, Lucette. Only the strong survive.
the weak get cast aside to die.
You are not weak. You are strong, my crown princess. And you do not cry. Now wipe your tears. I don't want to see you cry again. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Did you not hear me, child?
Yes, mother. Oh, you're awake.
Where am I?
Ah, well,
This isn't my room. My hand flies to my chest where the little glass zipper hangs from my neck. Still here.
are you okay, miss?
This girl is the maid that tore Dolores' dress. The one I fired for clumsiness.
Miss?
To think that I would meet her again here like this. Leave me alone.
Right, of course. Here's some salve I made for you. It will help with the pain.
Now what?
Ah! Haven't thought at all, have you, Ice Princess?
You! Suddenly, there she is. Dolores stands before me with a snide smile, looking happy with herself. She is the cause of everything I've been through. All the pain, heartache, and hunger. It is her fault. I try to stand, thinking to give the witch a piece of my mind, but as soon as my feet touch the floor, pain shoots up my legs. Blah, 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 I can't read. I end up falling back to the bed. You should be more grateful to the girl you just scared away. She's been taking care of you for the past 2 days. 2 days. Haven't passed out for 2 days? I'm suddenly vibrating with anger. Remove the curse! Now! Do you think you can just command me to remove the curse in your best princess voice? What do you want, gold? What I want is worth more than all the gold you could summon in Angielle, princess. Besides, haven't you read your fairy tales? The caster cannot take a curse back. You need to focus on breaking the curse yourself if you want your life back. Mother burnt the books before I could read more than 1 or 2 of them. I do not think either involved curses, just genies and turning away your voice for legs.
It's good that you're awake, Princess.
Parfait, should you already be up and about?
Don't fuss, I'm feeling much better.
Are you a witch as well?
Oh no, my name is Parfait and I am a fairy.
A witch and a fairy in one room, being friendly with one another? Impossible. Oh, look at her face. You weren't expecting that at all, were you, princess? What is going on?
I'm sure you have many questions, Princess.
How do you know I am the princess? Don't be silly. She's a fairy. Of course she knows.
I promise we'll do our best to answer your questions.
I don't even know where to start.
What would you like to know?
Do I ask the questions again or do I just skip? I suppose I'm going to... I suppose I should, Why was I cursed? Seriously? You're really going to ask that? I wouldn't have asked if I knew the answer. You have such a temper on you. Very well, This one's got a simple answer. It's because you're a cold-hearted, cruel, wicked princess who deserves to be punished.
Delora!
A curse is the only way to force you to change your horrid ways.
Delora, you could have put that more nicely.
I'm pretty sure I was already being nice. Change? Why do I need to change? Are you completely unaware of how heartless you are to other people? The coldness you show to your stepfamily and your father.
The way you treat Princess Emmeline.
Why would they need to be treated any differently? You need to prove that you have some goodness in you, princess. Some smidge of kindness. That was brutal. Why? People only show you kindness when they want something from you. The instant they get what they want, they just throw you away.
What else would you like to know? How do I break the curse?
The necklace you've got is one of Cinderella's glass slippers. To break the curse, you must get the second slipper. Complete a pair. And how do I do that?
By doing 3 good deeds.
What? It's a very easy thing to do. At least for someone who knows how to be good.
3 good deeds? What does that even mean?
I wouldn't even know where to start.
Take heart, princess. Goodness is innate in everyone.
Are you sure that's the case with this one?
Delora, you're not helping.
I'm a witch, and I think I have more goodness on my big toe than she has in her entire body.
Now you're just being mean. For every good deed you accomplish, you will get a piece of the glass slipper. When you've gotten all 3, you'll complete the pair and the curse will break. Simple!
I suggest you start by polishing that attitude of yours.
What else would you like to know?
What happens if I don't break the curse? I think you know the answer to that one already, princess. Why are you two working together?
To answer that, we'll have to give you a bit of a history lesson.
Oh, I've got this. Once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there were 2 crystals.
Dramatics aside, there is one crystal in the kingdom called the Crystallum Lucis. It is powered by happiness and love. The other the Crystallum Tenebrorum, powered by the fear and anger. The strongest of the witches is the Tenebrorum bearer. The strongest of the fairies is the Lucis bearer.
Parfait is the Lucis bearer. I take in Parfait's frail and sickly appearance. She is the strongest fairy?
The Great War greatly damaged me. My powers are a fraction of what they used to be. And with no child, I have no successor to my burden.
What does a bearer do? The bearers regulate the energy of the crystals and keep the balance between darkness and light. For centuries, the fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. Until a certain human decided to be a pest. Who was he?
I knew him as Hans Gabriel Grimm. He wrote the fairy tales.
And he started the feud between the witches and the fairies in the process. How could a single person have so much power?
It was the power of his words. In Grimm's stories, the witches were always evil. The humans naturally grew to fear and hate them. They began to burn them.
Didn't the witches fight back? We aren't allowed to use our powers to cause harm. But that all changed when the Tenebrum Bearer decided revenge was more important than our promise.
The witches took over the kingdom. They created the fairy tale curse to spread even more sadness and anger, to fill the human heart with negative emotions, all to fuel the power of the Tenebra Room. The delicate balance of harmony between the crystals was broken. The witches in the Tenebra Room grew far stronger than they were ever meant to be. We had no choice but to fight. And then the Great War happened. The Tenebra Room Bearer was eventually defeated. The Great War was ended with the help of an unexpected ally, but
many lives were lost. The good witches suffered horribly. We still have to stay hidden in hopes of having any kind of peace. Are you trying to make me believe that there are good witches?
the Tenebra Room can poison the heart and mind into darkness and cruelty. The witches put themselves at risk in working with the Tenebra Room in maintaining harmony. Some inevitably are corrupted. Many good witches were corrupted during the war. Oh, I was changing the character.
Many good witches were corrupted during the war. Most remained that way.
Many do not believe it, but witches can be just as kind as fairies.
And yet it wasn't a fairy that cursed me.
I've done good by cursing you, princess. You'd thank me when you've broken it. Dilaron was not corrupted by the Tenebra Room. She's as good as they come. Hopefully, you'll come to see that for yourself.
I doubt it.
Apart from my own inherent goodness, Pafa and I are working together because we have a common goal, which is to restore the balance between darkness and light.
3 good deeds and I get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't you just go to a ball and find a prince? What does doing good have to do with that?
Going to a ball, finding a prince. It's all so old-fashioned. No fun in that. Cinderella is a girl with a pure heart. She's always willing to help others, even when they are cruel to her. Anyway, I've brought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. I'll be waiting outside. There are some people I'd like you to meet.
I cannot believe this. I look down at my neatly bandaged feet. I have to admit that while sore, they are nowhere near as painful as they had been 2 days before.
Here's some salve I made for you. It'll help with the pain. Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost her job at the palace.
Oh, she probably doesn't remember me as a princess.
But still, she has no reason to do such things for me.
I ignore the salve for the time being and gingerly stand up, testing my feet for pain.
The injury is definitely healing. I slowly walk over to the table and change into the clothes that have been left there. Blah, 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 blah. I can't speak. Let me check something. The dress is nowhere near as luxurious as the ones that I wear in the palace, but is still far improved from my rags. Does it mean I need to change my clothes again?
All my life, I've never had to lift a finger.
Maybe I keep this until the end of the stream and change for the next stream.
I will not let them see how much they have rattled me. I refuse to break. Just watch me. I will free myself from this curse. What is this place? There are several people in the room chatting amiably with each other. I noticed the girl that had left me the salve by the counter serving drinks. But as soon as the people in the room notice me, the room falls into immediate silence.
Well, look at what we have here. The princess herself.
Huh? They know who I am?
I didn't think it was true.
Curse for cold-heartedness.
Has to be expected. You remember who I am and yet you still treat me like this? Well, you aren't really a princess anymore, are you? You're one of us now, girl. Everyone, please, you shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. They mean no offense.
I cannot believe that. Not when the people Pathé is referring to simply smirk and shrug as I meet their gazes. What is this place?
Welcome to the Merchant Tavern, a home for those with the fairy tale curse.
You make it sound like some kind of holiday house.
Don't ruin my moments, Delora.
Marchin Tavern?
The Marchin was built 3 years ago when the number of cursed in Algiel continued to rise. The goal is to gather those affected so they might help each other break their curse. Of course, I am also here to provide help as necessary. Only the cursed and those allied with our cause can stay here. The evil and the wicked can never find this place.
Most of the people here are cursed. How come these people remember who I am?
The cursed are not affected by the conditions of someone else's curse. Your condition is simple. Everyone has forgotten you are the crown princess. But because these people are cursed, they still remember your title.
It also goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected.
Come on, princess, let me introduce you to the few boarders we have at the Martin.
Pathé beckons the serving girl over.
This is Anise. She helps out in the Martin and does most of the cooking.
I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. I believe she deserves an apology.
Miss Laura, what are you talking about?
Don't you worry your sweet little head over it. You don't remember what this ice princess did to you.
Huh?
I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not befit a palace maid. I only did what was necessary.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Princess. I'm Anise Willow. I hope we get along.
Really? This is how you're going to start doing good? I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Please, you two, no fighting. I hold my tongue as Pathé leads me to two people whose faces are incredibly familiar.
They are faces I have seen in the palace before.
So basically rehab. I suppose so. This is
Julian Valiente and Garland Belrot. How did you know? Both of you were in the Order of Caldera. That's right. They were two of Sir Alcaster's best knights. It was a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently that it was because they acted against Sir Alcaster's orders. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from service. What are you two doing here? We help the fairies.
they and the niece are exceptions. They are allowed in the tavern without the curse. Hurrian and Garland lend us their strength to help protect the merchant.
Protect? From the witches, they do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken. And what about you?
I am an exception. Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part. Remember, not all witches are evil.
Your curse is a test. A test. Originally, the wicked were cursed so that they could learn to change. Their curses were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I really am only trying to help you. I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back. Well, to do that, you'll have to break your curse.
Try and make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse.
Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch a princess try to be friendly.
We have work to do, Delora.
Fine.
Try not to make any more enemies, Princess. Okay. The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room, the temperature drops several degrees. Now that I am alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust, contempt. As if I am the reason they are cursed and have to take refuge in the march in the first place. Make friends? All I've ever had are my dolls. I've never needed friends. Break this curse on my own. Was told it was rude to stare. People. One man suddenly stands up, the anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Hunian and Garland place themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man. You know the rules. What happened in the past stays in the past. And no one is allowed to harm anyone else in the margin. If you cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here. No matter, the Ice Princess will get what's coming to her. He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again. Break the rules and you'll get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone else here. Everyone here. Hunian's tone is cold and firm. There is no doubt that she means what she says. So those are the great knights of the Order of Caldera. The marching begins to settle down and everyone eventually goes back to their conversations and meals. I walk toward an empty table, realizing that I am being deliberately ignored. I become immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. They hate me somehow, when I've only ever left the palace twice in my life. How did this happen? The
only people who treated me with any respect, when, were Anise, Julian, and Garland. Is it because I cannot remember who I am? Maybe being in a Martian is not a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds? How am I supposed to complete 3 when I do not know if I can even accomplish 1? May I join you? I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop. Her beauty still manages to take my breath away. What's she doing here? You were in a toy shop. Ah, yes. I was there picking up some items for a friend. I am humbled you still remember me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Miss Karma. Your name is Karma? A suitable name for someone as beautiful as me, no? Karma, your narcissism is going to scare the princess away. I can't speak. Oh, you are that magician boy. Boy! Oh, how appropriate. Boy! Call me that one more time and I'll ruin that pretty face of yours. You would hit a lady? How savage. Anyway, I'm Waltz Cresswell. I have the Neverland curse. What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse? Does everyone share what their curse is? We talk about it freely in the Martian. The whole point is helping each other break our curses, after all. Hard to do that if we keep our fairy tales quiet. I see, I could have skipped a lot of stuff, but I didn't. He pauses and narrows his eyes slightly. Well, some people keep their fairy tales a secret. He eyes Karma briefly, cocking an eyebrow. The smile never leaves Karma's face! Oh boy. Has anyone managed to break your curse? I've been told that a few have. A few? That's not very reassuring. Well, at least the curses can be broken. I cannot particularly say that reassures me either. What ails you, darling? Is this your curse? You can talk to us about it. Tell us what it is. Cinderella. Oh goodness, Cinderella. Ah, that explains the nature of your curse. It's been reversed, hasn't it? Riches to rags. That's one way of putting it. Karma, you're not helping. You really are better off ignoring him, princess. He mostly speaks nonsense. He... Princess? Pafa's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering the room again. May I speak with you? I'd like you to meet someone. Though I'm sure you already know him quite well. Rod! Rod? So you really are cursed.
I was the one that gave Sebi to Rod so that he still has had some way to voice his opinions.
Sebi?
Short for Sebastian. Cute, isn't it? It's nice to meet you, princess.
Sebi's voice changes when it greets me. The tone it uses is lower whenever it speaks for Rod. Perhaps that is what Rod's voice usually sounds like. Wait, if he remembers me, does that mean... The mermaid's curse.
What?
That is my curse. Rod has been mute all this time because he is cursed. Does everyone else know? Obviously, they're my family. Even the king? He knows as well. So, am I the only one you never told? I didn't think you'd particularly care either way. He is not wrong. Yet I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again. What are you doing here?
I have been trying to help Rod with his curse. That is why he comes to the marchand from time to time.
But I don't even want... Anyway, I only came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. And I wanted to see it with my own eyes. It was a bit surprised when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out no one remembered you. It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder, how are things in the palace? Livelier, happier. Happier? I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it is a good thing you aren't a princess anymore. I'd always thought Rod didn't really care about me regardless, but this is the truth.
It does not give me much indication of what I am supposed to do here. No save one. Chose group of dots to get plus for Rod. Okay. Ouch. She was pretty mean. Okay.
You hate me. You have no right to start acting the victim now. Not when you've treated my family with such disrespect. The only reason I didn't say anything before is because Emmeline didn't want me to. I'm happier too now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore. I'm going to return to the palace now. I'm gone and they're all happier.
Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. That doesn't mean they're happy without you. Yummy! Bonjour!
Even the king. What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? The people in Marchen, they... I shouldn't have left you alone there. I'm sorry. You knew how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them? Now, isn't it the right time to explain? Cute! When would it ever... I can't speak. When will it ever be the right time? So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient, you said. Has the prince already left? Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse. Did I miss something? No. Right. Maybe the fairy is right. I don't think I am ready to find out how I made so many people hate me. Well, parfait. I think it's time we get down to business. What should we do with her? What are you talking about now? You, of course. You've got nowhere to go, right? She's right. I think back to the days I spent on the streets and shiver. I will do anything so long as I don't have to go back there. The princess can stay at the mansion with me and the rest of my boarders. Ugh, I'd almost forgotten what hope felt like. But you'll have to work in exchange for a room. I celebrated too soon. What? Magic has its limitations. Just like anything else, money doesn't appear out of thin air. Not even for a fairy. The merchant doesn't attract many customers since only the cursed and a few others can enter. I sell my potions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed and my funds are tight. I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke? Ouch, even the Ice Princess can tell. And yet you still take people in? That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to fault. Till suffocating beneath my debt will be what ends me. Why don't you just leave? I assume you make enough to take care of yourself. Leave someone who's in need for help? I could never. I can't speak. And that, princess, is how goodness works. How goodness works. It's not as if I accept freeloaders. All my boarders help me run the merchant and do errands. The princess has never worked a day in her life. I doubt she'd be useful. If karma can be useful, anyone can. Oh my god! I have yet to see karma be anything but useless. Princess, you are more than welcome to stay if you're willing to help out. It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and shoes. Do I even have a choice? I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy, nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. What I would give for my old bed again, for any of the comforts of home. I miss my dolls. Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait! I stood up immediately. What is going on? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other marchand boarders, Waltz, Hoonian, and Garland, are sitting on the settee, looking anxious. What's happening? Sorry, did we wake you? No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead. Julian and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here. An injured man? Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning. Nothing you need to worry about. Lady Parfait and Anis are tending to the man now. These people. Will they just help anyone they find on the streets? What if this man is dangerous? Do you think the witches got to him? It's possible. We'll have to find out when he wakes up. The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. He suffered minor head injuries, not injuries. That would be weird. She says that she expects him to wake soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Anise has asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking. I would never have been asked to do this in the palace. Goodness, what's that poor tray done to you to deserve that look? I must say that it's odd to see the princess doing something nice for someone. What do you want? I have something to ask the man that we brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you. If you're going, just bring this tray up yourself. You are not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Lucette. Come on, our guest must be famished. Seeing no way out, I followed Delora to the spare room the man had been put in. Come in. I thought the man would have been old, but to my surprise, he looks young. Probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning. Good to see you're awake and breathing. The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widen. Why is he staring at us like that? Am I dead? What? I'm in heaven, or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it. This guy. I see. What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies? You could join me on this bed. It's very comfortable and there's plenty of room for the both of you. I'll follow your lead on this one, princess. Princess? Oh, of course, such a beautiful lady could only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up the tray. I want to throw the tray at him. Does it do anything? Oh, no, I don't think it does anything in this place. Doesn't matter what I do later with the other guy. Ah! sorry. Can I throw the tray at him? I'm tempted to let you. Fix this well. Oh, be still my beating heart. Huh? You.
Oh, he's awake!
Another lovely lady has entered my chambers. I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of 3 of you at once. I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries. Some lady decided she'd had enough of this rubbish and wanted to punish him.
Delora, patience! He may not even be in his right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head after all.
The man finally stops to look just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost want to slap him. What? You're familiar. But no, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here?
Ugh. If he knows, then he's... Oh, the thumbnail of the game looks so badass! Yeah! Yeah!
Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. Can only mean one thing if he recognizes the ice princess.
What is your name, good sir?
I would answer any questions you ask of me, madame, but... The man looks down at the notebook in his hand. I don't remember. Amnesia? I know everything about Angèle, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse.
Rumpelstiltskin? Is that a fairy tale?
I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse. Fairy tale curse?
Do you remember how to break it?
From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear into this journal as entries.
He shows us a notebook he's been holding onto since we entered the room.
My first memory is of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information here, but it's empty.
Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Lisette will leave your breakfast here and will give you some time for yourself. To yourself. I'll be outside if you need anything else. Rumpelstiltskin.
What is that fairy tale about?
Dora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and crosses my arms, and I cross my arms embarrassed. I can't read, I'm sorry.
Mother burned the fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read all of them. Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all of the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night, she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time, she gave him a ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time. And if she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her so long as she gave him her first child. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. To get out of the room, maybe? I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed, and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? Oh yeah! The night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin. What an idiot! Sing that later! He does not sound particularly smart. So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the margin is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you, Lisette. You need to start coming up with good deeds. The amnesiac Casanova was allowed to stay at the margin with the other boarders because he still seemed capable. Parfait set him to work as one of the merchant's servers, and his protests that he remained in bed fell on deaf ears. I can't speak, I can't read. Anis's protests that he remains in bed fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not while knowing that he had nowhere to go. I would be incapable of showing him such kindness given all the nonsense he spouts at us. The people that frequent the margin began steadily ignore me altogether. Like I do not exist. It is better than the stares and the hateful looks. Rumple, you aren't here to flirt! But this lovely lady isn't attended. Oh my gosh. Sir Rumple, please, you're making me blush. Oh my gosh. Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumple. I think it suits him. I will never understand Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about as useful as karma. I have returned! Speak of the devil. Did you miss me? Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying that she had something very important to take care of. Walt's Trazen after her now, carrying several boxes in his arms. Why am I carrying these? Because you made me run that errand for you at the toy shop the other day. And because gentlemen carry things for ladies, I'm going to drop them now. Those boxes contain very important contents.
Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you've survived the trip, Waltz.
Thank you, Anis. Uh-oh. So, this is our new housemate. We have not had the opportunity to meet. I am... Oh my gosh.
We are all surprised when Rumpel suddenly reaches out to grab Carmen's hand.
My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. Now that you have entered my bleak existence, I see everything in beautiful blazing colors. And nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. I am Rumpel, my sweet, the stalk of marriage.
You're going a bit fast, dude. I stare at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expect her to wave Rumpel away for being a fool. But she remains eerily silent.
Answer, my angel, I beg of you.
She's going to destroy you.
Keep. Say the word and it is done. Your filthy hands off of me! Oh! Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you. Go on, lad! Give him a good beating like the one you gave to me! My queen, there is no need for violence. What did you call me?
Please calm down. Rumpel is still recovering.
What is going on? Karma is a man, doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. Or proposed to. She is a man? But your voice, your face, your features! Ow! That's what you're focusing on? Pervert. I worship all aspects of the female form, but my particular favorite has always been... Ow! Do yourself a favor and shut up. I never would have known, but why would he do this? Don't look at me like that, I have my reasons. Is it because of your curse? Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces. You knew him for 10 minutes. For those that can hear the music of their heart, like I, it takes only a look to fall madly, irretrievably in love. I must leave. My heart will need time to heal. Okay. The marching attracts all sorts, doesn't it? That one is entirely Paffy's fault. Alright. Alright. Nothing to see here. Back to work. I'm still in shock from what I learned earlier. Karma, a man. It's not fair that he's so beautiful as a woman. If the female population of Angiel knew the truth, karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. And his being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest marchand boarders. We have all been invited to the private dining room. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here?
Prince Rod! Perfect timing! Please join us for lunch.
I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait.
But I'm hungry. I have no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come join us. Please, Your Highness. I made too much as usual. You must help us finish.
Very well. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait.
I wouldn't say they were eccentric necessarily.
You're the most eccentric one here, Rumpel. Really now? I sit silently in my chair. I am uncomfortable around so many people. Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone since my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were also always awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere here is lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone here.
Is something wrong?
Excuse me?
You've barely touched your food. Don't you like it? The rest said this was one of your favorites.
I'm just not used to eating with company, that's all. They say that sharing a meal brings the family closer together. Garnon. I apologize. Closer together, huh? So, have you made any progress on how to do those good deeds, Princess? There is no way I am admitting that I do not even know how to complete one.
Oh, I forgot. You're not so good on the doing good front.
You are not very helpful.
Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to do good?
What? Well, that's not something you hear every day. As in, take some kind of lessons.
If you're having so much trouble on your own, you could ask someone to give you some advice or teach you. It's as simple as that.
What is this I hear? The princess needs advice? Well then, she's in luck. I happen to give the most excellent advice, and believe me when I say I can teach almost anything. The princess is indeed lucky, as I am available for teaching duties. No doubt I'd be the better choice, as I don't go about deceiving the world. Excuse me. From one-sided flirting to bitter enemies, all in the span of a few hours. The man broke my heart! Anyway, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, Princess.
And I'm sure your stepbrother would be happy to help as well.
He doesn't seem like it.
I don't think I would make the best teacher for this sort of thing.
I think you would probably make the best teacher for that sort of thing, on the contrary, but... I only teach others how to fight.
Parfait, I forgot that was her name. Yeah, it is!
And never mind the fact that Hudian herself struggles to be good.
What? Well, you're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you.
Why? Hmm? Why are y'all willing to help me? That's what we do at the margin. We help each other. Lesson number 1. Doing good means helping whenever one can. Just let any of us know if you want our help. Trust no one but yourself. You need not care for anyone but yourself. This is what Mother in the last few years have taught me. I've always been alone, and it is easier that way, and yet these strangers, these people that I've only known for a few days, are so willing to help me when they will gain nothing in return. Is this the goodness I was meant to see? Father? How can I even begin to trust and care for others when I have forgotten how to do so? I'm slowly beginning to understand what I must do. The decision! I don't see why this is necessary. Of course, this is necessary, Princess. You work to show you can be useful. For the last half hour, Parfait and Elora have been debating what chores they want to give me. I cannot believe they are seriously going to make me work like a commoner. No freeloaders at the margin, remember? And you can't pull the princess card anymore now that you're a homeless peasant. Being demoted to a homeless peasant is not my fault. If you really think about it, it was kind of me to demote you. It was kind of me to demote you. Stop teasing her, Delore. You said us had a lot thrown at her already. I'm only speaking the truth. Besides, working to live is the commoner's way of life. But at least it's rewarding. But if you do nothing, you get nothing. No food, no clothes, no bed. You are no longer a princess, Lucette. Life here in the Marchen is comfortable and you need to work for comfort. Remember that. What you do is your choice, princess. Do I even have a choice? Not really, no. Let's see. How about cooking duties? No way, she'd burn a salad. She could be a receptionist. Then we'd lose all of our customers. That's really true. I am right here, you know. Sorry. Do you have any useful skills at all? As a princess, I had servants who did everything for me. They cleaned my room, helped me dress. How am I expected to possess skills for things I've never done? Ah! I found the perfect job for Cinderella. Ta-da! They said he'll be in charge of sweeping the marching floors. What? Perfect. Even she could be able to do that. Could you, princess? I refuse. But look! I even put a cute little ribbon on the broom just for you. It's your very own special broom. A princess does not clean. Hard-headed as ever. Don't worry, I have a fix for this. Suddenly the broom flies into my hands. I'm pulled helplessly along as the thing begins to sweep the floors. I try to pull my hands away, but they may as well be glued to the broom. They do not budge. What have you done? You should be thanking me. I'm helping you with your duties. Delora, isn't this a little too much? Oh, nonsense. The princess is learning useful new skills. Mr. Broom will teach her everything she needs to know. If the floor is dirty, Mr. Broom will come to life and start sweeping. And it will not stop until the floors are spotless. What? Come on, Parfait. We've got time for a cup of tea. But she'll be fine. A little sweeping never hurt anyone. You're dreadful! Enjoy your time with Mr. Broom. Wait! Did you really just leave? He's so down! The broom begins to sweep faster. Despite my protests, I am still forced, like a puppet, to sweep the floors with grudging tenacity. Yay! I can barely catch my breath after that. Princess! Parfait sent me to check. How lovely! It's so clean I can see my reflection on the floorboards. I'm impressed. Do not even think about stepping into this room with your dirty shoes. Goodness, I didn't know princesses could be such terrifying creatures. You're aware that the margin is opening soon, yes? The floor isn't going to stay clean forever. Then do not open the margin! I do sympathize with you, princess. It's difficult adjusting to the commoner's life. What would you know about that? More than you think. What? Oh, did I let that slip? That was my mistake. Karma just smiles at me, his eyes gleaming with playful mischief. He's definitely hiding something. My hands are red and sore from all the sweeping I've done today. I remember the salve Anis offered me when I first woke up in my room. Surely that will help somewhat. I apply it to my hands and find to my surprise that it is very effective. Most of the redness quickly fades along with the pain. Is this what my life will be like if I do not break the curse, forced to work day in and day out? I cannot let things stay as they are. I must act. I lay down to rest. Tiredness falls upon me like a heavy, suffocating blanket. I close my eyes and feel myself shift into the darkness of sleep. Despite having slept for hours, I'm still tired when I wake. I glance back at my hands and remember the salve's effectiveness. Whatever Anis gave me really works. I should ask her to make me more. I feel like this is not the last time I will need it. I must act quickly. The sooner I break the curse, the better. The people who offered to help me are all here. Whom should I ask for help? And then supposed to go for Rod. Rod came to the marchand today to discuss something with Parfait. This is just the third time he has visited the tavern since I have been there. I wonder what he discusses with Parfait. Rod's eyebrows furrow as soon as he sees me enter the room. Oh, it seems like the princess has something she would like to speak with you about. She would like to speak with you about, Prince Rod. She probably already knows why I'm here.
Thank you, Prince Rod, for telling me about this. I shall leave you with the princess now.
Rod's expression turns grim. He clearly disapproves of me, even just being in the same room as him. As soon as Parfait leaves, he shoots a glare in my direction. What do you want? All I have done is enter the room and he's already angry. I'm still not used to being treated like this by him. I'm here to talk to you about goodness. You're asking the wrong person, you said. Did I make the right choice in choosing to come to him? I do not intend to help you break your curse, no matter what Lady Parfait says. Pardon? Emmeline and my mother have tried to be kind to you many times, but you only ever respond to disrespect and cruelty. Cruelty? You think I've been cruel to them? How else would you describe your behavior? Why am I suddenly the one at fault? Your coming to the palace made my life miserable. I am the victim here, not them. The others might think you're capable of goodness, but I seriously doubt it. I do not wish to work with you, so do not come to me for help. Excuse me. He turns around and begins to walk away, leaving me to stand alone in the room, even angrier than I was before. How dare he treat me like this? I grab his arm and pull him around to see, so that he is facing me. I refuse to tell him. I refuse to let him belittle me like this, especially when I am making a conscious effort to change. What if I can help you break your curse? Will you help me then? Rod fixes me with an icy stare as he pulls away. I don't intend to break my curse. What? Rod shoots me one last glare before he leaves the marchand, leaving me to stand alone. There, confused. I can't read. If he does not intend to break his curse, then why is he even here? I stand in horror at the floor. Gravel and sand have been embedded between the floorboards. The wood beneath my feet is covered in a thick muck. Wait, you can't even see it! No! We can kind of see it. Rip, rip, rip. Ugh. Oh no. Stop! I never thought I'd see this. The princess is actually sweeping. I'd say it's more like the broom is sweeping and the princess is just along for the ride. Lady Parfait, your orders arrived. Where should I put them?
At the back, please. Thank you.
I glare at Garland as he begins to move. You! You are dirtying the floor! Sorry! Garland dashes across the floor with long steps in an attempt to leave as few footprints as possible. This was Delora's doing, wasn't it?
Is it obvious?
This has "Witch Having Fun" written all over it. I need water.
Wow, completely spotless.
You are the worst.
Oh. Don't be mad at the broom, princess. It is only trying to help.
It is doing nothing but making my life miserable.
Lady Parfait, I must speak with you. look up at the witch that has just entered. She's a regular at the Martian, and according to Parfait and Delora, a good witch. She orders tea from here. She orders tea here from time to time. I'm starting to struggle. She has mud on her shoes. Why are you just staring at me, glaring at me like that? I believe it's because of your shoes, dear. I've just cleaned the floor. Oh, I'm sorry. I will clean up after myself right away. Good. The princess is something else. I've never seen a witch so frightened of someone before. Yeah. The witch hurriedly cleans up the tracks she'd made coming in before going to speak with Parfait. Even though Parfait says that Delora and this witch are good, I do not trust her judgment. Especially not when she considers Delora, who ruined my life, a good person. I put the broom back in its resting place before double-checking my work. Now that I am done, I can continue to work on breaking my curse. Whom should I ask for her help today? Can't speak. Whom should I ask for help today? Blech. I'll have to end the stream soon. I'm kind of... Rod! I glance over at Rod as he enters the tavern. That was almost perfect timing. He told me that he does not intend to break his curse, yet here he is again. Rod must sense my eyes on him, because the minute he walks in, he turns to look at me. His expression is as cold as unmoving as always. He pointedly leaves the tavern area and enters the reception. I follow after him. I told you to find someone else. What can I do to make you stop hating me? What? You said that whatever I had done to you or your family was bad. So if I reverse that, I might get a good deed? You two really don't understand how goodness works, do you? I would not be asking you if I did. Rod closes his eyes and rubs the back of his neck. He looks thoughtful, but also irritated. I intend to break my curse as soon as possible, and I will do whatever it takes. And it seems to me that the easiest way to achieve a good deed is to fix the supposedly bad things I've already done. So, are you going to help me or not? Tell Lady Parfait I will see her another time. He leaves the room without answering my question. I ball my hands into fists. And he calls me the cruel one? A month has passed, so it's a good time. Boing. Ah! Thank you, Splurples. Thank you, IKEA. Thank you, Nameless. Thank you. Thank you, Skybread. Thank you, Yumi. Thank you, So Love. And thank you to anyone else who might have watched this or might watch this later. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me. I really appreciated that. I had a lot of fun, so I hope you had too. Take care. Have a good day, a good night. You're welcome. And I hope I get to see you again another time. People, bye bye. It was nice having you around.